Numerology, and in case you're new or you don't know who I am, let me just explain what Soniaology is. In a nutshell, I have spent a lifetime searching, trying to understand myself a little bit better, and so that's led me to a lot of different areas of what some people would call pseudoscience. I've studied religion, a lot of different things, and today I wanted to share with you numerology because that's what I feel the most comfortable with. And it is something that gave me some insight as to what I'm here to do. I think I'm not the only one who's confused in life, and this might help you the way it helped me, give you some insight about where you come from, basically what you're here to do. And so I thought the easiest thing to do for today is to teach you how to calculate your life path, which is based on every number of your birthday. So the full year, the full month, the full day. And I want to show you correctly because I've seen this explained wrong. And if you don't do this calculation correctly, you're going to miss some things. So I'm going to use my own birthday as an example. So I was born May 23rd, 1972. And so I'm going to try the whiteboard today. If this is too harsh of lighting or something else, I'll switch to a chalkboard. But so for now, I've got my birthday up here. I'm going to show you how to correctly calculate your life path. So in here, you want to always, first of all, in numerology, we reduce numbers to a single digit. Always, 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 unless you hit what, and I'll explain later, what we call a karmic number or a master number. Okay, so we're going to start with the month that you're born. And, you know, not everybody has a single digit first birthday or month. So since I was born in May, I do have a single digit already. So I'm just going to bring this down for a 5. And I was born on the 23rd. So I'm going to add 2 plus 3, and I'll carry that down. This is also a 5. Now this is where you've got to do this correctly. You've got to add these together individually, your month, your day, your month, or month, day, and year, and reduce them, and then add them together. So the year I was born is 1972, so I'm going to add all these together now. So 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 7 is 17, 18, 19, and then we're going to further reduce that. 1 plus 9 is 10, so a 10, 1. And in here, I just want to say that we've already hit a karmic number. So, and I'm just going to write it as a 19, 10, 1. And then I'll explain in a different video about karmic and master numbers. So this is going to be a 19. And then 9 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 0 is a 1. So I'm just going to carry this down as a 1. I hope you can see that. Okay, now we're going to add these all together. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 is an 11, okay? And 1 plus 1 is 2. And we've hit a master number. So with the karmic numbers and the master numbers, you can reduce them just to get an overall idea of the number energy, but it's really important to keep in mind that you, like right here, you have a karmic number in the 19, and here in the life path, very, very important, you have a master number 11. So let's talk a little bit about the numbers. So 1 is your ego. 1 is your drive. 1 is leadership. It is pioneering. People with a 1 life path are really our natural born leaders. That's what they're here to do. They have, if you're familiar with it, because I'm going to talk about astrology later on too, it's just I'm not as comfortable with it. But for those of you who know some astrology, I will give you some tie-ins so it gives you a better idea about the number energy. 1 is the first house. 1 is who you are. 1 has a lot of Mars energy. Mars is drive. So people with a 1 life path, you'll see them in military careers. You'll see them in leadership roles in large organizations. And men and women both have this one energy. It's just when you have a woman with a one life path, she's really going to be out there, a leader. You probably won't see her as a stay-at-home mom. 2 energy. 2 is relationship. 2 is companionship. 2 is like Libra, the scales. Libra is all about balance. 2 is about balance. 2s make great mediators. They're not good leaders, but they're great working in teams. So great team players. These people are better working behind the scenes. And then 3. The 3 is your creative energy. It is communication. People with a 3 life path, you'll find artists, you'll find musicians. It's about joy of life. So all that creative energy, including children, because we create children, is the 3 energy. But it's you know, it's about having fun. So and then we'll move on to 4. 4 is our foundation. So 4 is the square, where it takes 4 sides to create stability. These people are all about stability. They're very hard workers. These are the people you want on your team, because give them a task and they will fulfill it. Again, not so much in a leadership role, but you know, good team players, hard workers. You might see these people in construction. You might even see them as teachers, really. Could be. It's more getting into 5. 5, I like to call our wings, because without our wings, we don't have ambition. We don't have that ability to get up and go, because 5s are all about freedom. And when I get into talking about karmic numbers, there is a karmic number related to the 5, and it's about restricted freedom. But we're just going to talk about this basic standard 5 right now. So within 5s, you also have some creative energy, but it's really what gets you out the door. You can be a great idea person, but if you don't have enough 5 energy, you're not going to go out and actually do the things that you come up with in your mind to do. So I have a lot of 5 energy. My birthday, my birth month, and then I have 7 5s in my intensity table, and I will talk to you about intensity tables at a later time. And then 6 energy. 6 is all about family, home, family, regimentation, schedule. So when you see 6 people, you'll really see people dedicated to family. This is where you will see a stay-at-home mom. This is where her full-time job is caring for the family, children, her spouse, or if it's a man. My dad had a lot of 6 energy, and he brought in that male kind of dominant energy into family. So he liked to order and structure home. Okay. And then we get into 7s. 7s are really spiritual numbers. They're really about intellect. These people are kind of loners, but very spiritual. Not that they don't like people. It's just that they like their alone time to recuperate from a lot of social energy, because they're not real social creatures. Even though they can be, they just have to deflate alone. And they do a lot of studying. You'll see a lot of mystics with a 7 life path. And then you get into the 8 energy. The 8 is really the master of the financial world. It is a doubled 4, okay? These are your corporate leaders. This was my father. My father had an 8 life path, so I'm going to use him. He passed away a long time ago, and I don't think he would mind me using him as an example. But my dad had a PhD in real estate and finance. He was great at marketing, great at business, So owned his own business, you know, and whether these people are self-employed or not, which really depends on how much one energy they have, regardless, they are going to rule the financial world. You know, they have a head for money. And then you get into the 9 energy. 9s are the humanitarians of the world. 9 is a precious, precious energy. 9 is Gandhi. 9 is Buddha. 9 is Christ. 9 is, they're the people who love everything in the world. Animals, people, nature. You know, they're going to be out to save the rainforest. And so here you're going to find ministers. You're going to find kind of like the 7 energy a little bit. You know, you might see a minister in a 7 life path. You might see a minister in a 9 life path. But with the 9s, they're going to be more like out in the world. Not necessarily crusading, but they could definitely crusade. So that's 1 through 9. And that is the basics of numerology, because once you get to 10, you're going to reduce back to a 1. So it starts over. So I'm going to end this video for now. And I think the next time I will talk about how we calculate other numbers in our chart based on our names. So every letter of the alphabet, every letter of the alphabet has a number, and I'll kind of explain how that works. Anyway, I hope this helps some. Calculate your life paths. If you have questions, let me know. Comment, like, share, and also if you are also seeking and you would like some help and you would like a detailed chart, please contact me and I'd be happy to work with you. Thank you.